Biomass is a renewable resource that basically comes from trash, wood, and plants and stuff like that. So it's like a lot cheaper and it helps pick up trash and little bugs and stuff like that.
Biomass comes from plants, and when the plants are growing, they take in carbon dioxide. So when they are burned for biomass as energy, they let out the same carbon dioxide. So it doesn't really pollute the air, it just adds to the carbon cycle.
Alright, actually, biomass can actually be used as a fuel. You can actually take down the crops, so it's its original grain, then burn it, and it will create a fluid that can be used as a fuel for cars.
The biomass also is like, it does less. Biomass is basically energy off of things outside, like crops and greens. You know, you get that kind of stuff together, so it's pure energy, not pure energy, but green energy. Like I said, it's renewable and
So biomass is where you use plants as fuel. So like you can make this special fuel called ethanol, which could replace up to 30% of petroleum in the United States.
And the fuel that they create does create CO2, but if we replant the crops, it would actually make the CO2 cycle stable enough that we would literally not be creating any CO2.
The whole team, so you guys don't waste time singing up and down.
Petroleum should be our country's source for future production of transportation fuel. My first reasoning is that it is easy to get. According to Forbes, the U.S. may have more oil than ever thought possible, and when it comes out of the ground, it can be used on the spot. My second reasoning is that it's inexpensive to produce. According to the world.org, oil rates of consumption is 100 to 1, meaning for every 1 barrel of oil they sell, it pays for 100 barrels of oil.
There are 1,258 billion barrels of oil at the moment as we speak, and there's more being discovered. Cons of biomass. Some of the gases like carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide are emitted into the atmosphere during biomass production, which may damage the ozone layer. It may contribute to global warming.
petroleum may pollute the atmosphere, but many other resources such as windmills, water, energy, and biomass, they pollute the air as well. And even though petroleum is not renewable, but there might be enough out there that it will never run out in our lifetime, or possibly ever.
So, as you can see, petroleum is one thing that we can't live without. We use it for almost everything. The fact that it's the most logical fuel source for transportation is an important fact. Other sources of energy are just impractical. Solar power is too expensive, biomass pollutes just as much as petroleum and is more expensive, and windmills are making people sick. Do I really have to get into coal? Yes, petroleum may cause pollution and may be non-renewable, but the benefits completely outweigh all the other complaints. It's cheap to produce, practical for people to use, and overall, it's just the way people have always done things. Okay, so you say that biomass is a clean source of energy. That is just not true. It's not all burning plants. Most of biomass is actually burning trash, which causes most of the air pollution. And 30% can be replaced by biomass, but 30% is still less than half. so you still need petroleum. And in order to get those plants, they have to go clear the forest out. So it destroys all the habitats for animals to burn for fuel. Seems kind of unnecessary. And technologies for petroleum are still improving. So all those oil spills and stuff, those are going on the down low because they're not going to happen as much. Because most of it is becoming onshore, all the drilling. So, and biomass fuel is still experimental, while petroleum has been used for years.
So, petroleum causes severe air pollution, and it is likely to kill almost all life forms. Petroleum is considered to be crude oil, which contains benzene, which causes a form of cancer, which is leukemia. Oil spills are unlikely to happen, but they're not impossible to happen. You guys remember the BP oil spill? Remember the tragic photos of the seagulls that were covered in oil too heavy to fly? Well, because of oil, thousands of gallons of ocean water and hundreds of marine life were killed. It caused some species to even become endangered. You said it pollutes the air. Well, every time oil is burned, it also contributes to air pollution, and by that, carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere, which causes acid rain. Acid rain, when it comes down, kills trees, and it can kill coral reefs, which are already endangered as of today. So technically, burning oil is contributing to deforestation. We can slow down the use of oil, including, oh, my apology.
Thanks, guys. Good job.
She said,